I said I would keep you posted with Alpha and Infinity updates, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. We have a whole new Kickstarter post, so let's dive straight into this one. The real question on everyone's lips is, when does the Alpha start? And to be quite honest with you, we're not any closer to really getting that answer. It is still a few weeks. Now, it has been a few weeks for a few weeks, but I'm sure we are getting gradually closer to it, and they have given us a little bit of progress. If you haven't yet filled in your survey for the Kickstarter, make sure you do. Looks like there's a good 7,000 people yet to do it. There's like a mini FAQ on screen of some of the top backer questions. If you just want to have a pause and read through these, feel free. It may be something that's been on your mind. We're also going to talk in this video about the custom statues. That's very exciting, and a way they've gone about it was not what I was expecting. And then we'll also touch on a couple of the other packages as well. Right, here we go though. Alpha is coming, and this is what the available service screen we've been sent is going to look like. It's basically going to be exactly the same as what we did earlier with the tech demos, but this time around you can see it is Alpha 1, Alpha 2 and Alpha 3, which is great to know, and I imagine there'll be lots of us jumping into this, so I'll be intrigued to see how busy these servers get once this actually goes live. What we have here though, however, is the Alpha launch checklist. This is what I spoke about earlier, and I guess they've given us this to show they are working through things, which is good because they've done 64,000 Steam keys. That's a lot of people that could be jumping online. There's the 3 servers ready to go, which we showed you a minute ago, and then also all the stuff about Pledge Manager and some extra bits they've still got to do before they can actually launch us in. What we have here is just the redeem screen. I showed you this the other day, but it shows us a little bit more information here. So literally press redeem, and then you'll put your code in, and you'll see the recent codes you've claimed, etc. We know how these things work, so that will be the way you do it actually within Infinity itself. I wouldn't say we've got the biggest amount of content within this particular part of the post, but it does just essentially read they're going to be converting even more items. I guess that's where a lot of the Kickstarter money will go, paying people to do that. There's also some new staff members we'll come on to at the end of this video as well. So I guess salaries have to be paid, and other than that, I am literally imagining us to launch straight in, being incredibly similar to the tech demo with some extra features bolted on. Let's talk about those packages though. We have this lovely picture of Epic Founder, and if you are an Epic Founder, you get to choose one of 3 sets: a Destiny, a Doom or a Chaos set. Fortunately, however, they will give you a token. You'll go along to the founder area, and once you're there, you'll be able to use that token on the particular set you want. So you'll be buying it from a shop or some kind of merge type thing, I imagine, which means you'll get a preview of what you're buying first, which is great news. There's also this picture here of the house inventory. Just thought we'd throw that in for the sake of it. Housing feature. This is something that looks like it will be coming to the Alpha. Maybe not initially, although we will be getting the Flying Castle house, but they're also going to convert the Mighty Cottage next, which is great news. It will be disabled at the start of the Alpha because it's a more complex system, but they will be turning housing on as soon as everything's going smoothly, so that's something we can look forward to. The Immortal Founder statues. Now this is something really interesting. How we're going to get our own version of this looks like we're going along to the founder map. We're going to speak to the NPC there, who's going to be a sculptor. Depending on the items you're wearing at the time will depend what your statue is going to look like, but you'll be able to talk to the sculptor in order to recreate the set for your statue, which will then update all of the statues that you've already got out. So it'll be like something you can constantly update and change, which is great. You're not just going to have one set locked in constantly. That will run across both games, AdventureQuest Worlds and AdventureQuest Infinity. There's also now on screen this blurb for Benevolent Founders. Have a pause if you are one of them. Have a read through for the latest update around news for yourselves as well. But the statue I am incredibly looking forward to. We said it was going to be a goon shrine, and that is exactly what we're going for. I'm assuming we're still going to be able to obtain other people's statues. Fingers crossed, because that was one of the real reasons that I went along and bought it. We also said there's 2 new team members. We have Pixel Pete and also Tutulio. You'll have to correct me if I'm saying that wrong, because I don't want to be getting that wrong all the time if we have to say that quite a lot going forward. But there we go, 2 new team members, and there's where some of the Kickstarter money has gone. Right then folks, that's all for this little update. As always, make sure to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and we'll be back very soon for more Alpha and Infinity content.